I feel like if I would like think about the dance, I feel like I would be the water that Jakub is
shaping
with
air and earth.
He's the pipe.
with pipe.
He's the pipe last year. Welcome guys, we have the very special Jakub and Emeline with us. You guys might know this already, but they've been on the podcast before, and they're the first couple to be on the podcast twice.
Wow.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
Does everyone love you so much the first?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And these guys,
privileged.
you guys are the first ones to wear the MackZaddy shirts on the podcast with us.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much.
I love those shirts.
You guys are awesome. Introductions. No one really needs them for you guys. You guys are so amazing. Everyone knows who you guys are. Like, you guys do a very good job at being around the world and being so open and authentic, I feel.
Yeah.
Which people get to know you wherever you are, I feel.
And especially like in our community, I know everyone just loves you guys so much because you are your authentic selves, and it's just really, it's refreshing.
It's so good.
But you're also still amazing.
Yeah, because a lot of people get like, what do you
got
call
the
it?
ticket amazing.
Got it.
Mask.
Yeah, or like,
Yeah.
these guys are so amazing, and then they like, you don't get to know much about them at all, and I feel like you guys are just so open that, I feel like, it's very beautiful that, I don't feel scared to come up and talk to you guys, or I don't feel like many people do at all.
I got a little nervous.
You creeped me.
That was actually, we were in the ballroom and I was like hugging Lou, and you like walked past and you just like looked at us and smiled, and as soon as you left we were like, she looked at us. Oh my god, she looked at us. So good. Nah, you guys.
I mean, we've all had that feeling.
Yeah, like damn.
We've all had that feeling, but I think it's internalized from us, not you guys.
It was very external.
Being scary.
It was very, very good.
It's weird because you guys I've known you when I was a baby too.
Yeah.
When I was
That's crazy.
Well, we've been babies together.
When did you come to Australia for the first time? You came at the same time.
17.
Yeah.
Same time.
Wow.
17.
For swing to mid, right?
Swing to
Yeah.
mid with Ben. I was teaching with Ben. I was assisting Ben.
That's right.
I was taking along.
And
Yeah.
He was along for the ride.
Lucky you.
Then he kicked him out.
they kicked me out.
It's my turn now.
I was 15 then, and I did a private with you.
Yes,
that year,
I remember,
believe.
yeah.
And you didn't let us pay.
Oh,
You wouldn't let
so
mom
nice.
pay, which is very, very cool.
You've
Very,
made
very
me
cool.
pay every single time. I do.
It's earning now.
But I respect your knowledge, and I think it's valuable as all hell. So I will pay for it every single time.
In so many ways.
Maybe one day I won't. Maybe one day you'll pay me.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, next time we're
not.
gonna exchange.
Exchange.
I want to learn how Maddie is doing that stop after her rotation.
Yeah. We better start training.
You know?
Magical.
Yeah.
Magical.
Actually, that was a cool thing we did speak about in our private yesterday. We were kind of talking about how I feel like now we go to learn how you guys do things, but then obviously still stay your authentic self within your own brand, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they go to private lessons like, I want to do this thing that you do, like you, because I want to do it like that all the time. But it's more valuable to understand the tools that you use to do what you do, and then take that and apply it to something that, say, I already do myself, which I really liked.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people forget that. So they just get caught up in wanting to look like a certain person.
I do love the way you describe brand.
Yeah.
And how it finds you. You don't have to look for it. I feel like everyone starts by imitating and use a drawing for inspiration, and I feel like that will always be the case. But it's also not beating yourself up for the things that you do already as well.
Yeah.
We're kind of playing around with talking about describing people's styles in an elemental way. So like the avatar, you got, earth, air,
Water and fire.
Yeah.
And the other two.
Yeah.
That was tough.
Yeah.
Water, earth, fire.
If you
Mud.
were to describe each
Mud.
other's like main element in how you move, what would you say?
When?
So, if you think of like Emeline's style,
When?
and how she moves,
When?
like as her true kind of base.
You mean social dancing, routine, performance, Jack and Jill as a
So
teacher?
let's go social dancing.
Social dancing.
Yeah, like social dancing. How would
She's like 66% of water,
Mhm.
22 earth,
There's a percentage range here.
Yeah.
Wow.
12% of air, yeah.
So you've thought about this a bit.
Like plus or minus like 1%, yeah.
but only 1%. That's only 1% deviation.
Wow.
That's all we get.
Because you're spot on. You.
Probably. Like the only thing that I'm really lacking is fire.
Okay.
There's some music that will bring it out
The
of
routine,
you.
for instance, like this
That's
year.
why I was asking.
That's very
Yeah, that's
fiery.
fire.
Yeah, this year
But
was
it's
very.
hard for me
You don't think
because
it
it's
was
like
fiery?
not my
So what?
default.
You didn't think it was
comfort.
fiery this year?
No, that's why I asked you.
I don't really
when.
feel comfortable in it.
It looks fiery and it looks like you smash it.
So this is so funny because so when we like choreographed it and then we got coaching with Maxence and Nini,
Yeah.
and like Nini was like helping me out like into some like energy
Cool.
or
With the fire.
and yeah, because she wanted me to be fire. She's like, hey, like there, it's like Roxanne, you need to hit it.
Yeah.
And then she was like showing it to me, and then I was like trying to hit it, but then I would hit it and it would be like.
Yeah.
66% water.
Yeah.
Water was
Fire.
too strong,
Water.
you know?
I love it. The match is
challenging.
like, just the match is like.
Yeah.
It's always-
There's a fire on the matchstick, and then you go, and then you make steam, which is its own element. Yeah.
Your
don't know.
face is total fire. Your face in that entire routine,
It's
like both of you is just fire.
uncontrolled. It's uncontrolled. I feel like it's me just struggling from A to Z.
You guys killed it last night.
It wasn't. I
I
used
think
that run.
that was
Like,
great.
run.
That was
That was
so
great.
Cool.
Okay, if you were to
Wow.
compare that run to the open,
The open is undescribable.
Very
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
the nerves
It's,
and, the,
yeah.
and the whole
And it's a
scenery.
debut.
And it's a
like
debut, like there's like
Yes.
so many emotion coming with
Yeah.
it that I
Yeah.
feel like no run is matching the open run.
Yeah, that's true.
I also feel like KP and Bryn, like
They showed up too.
but they played so much more in it, like I've never seen before. So it's like you become so much more comfortable with it. You actually embrace the character a little bit more, which
Yeah,
has
embodies
like a
it.
huge impact. Yeah, it
That's
just looked
cool.
that even theirs looked very different last night.
Yeah.
We did your elements. What do you think
Yeah.
Jakub's elements would be?
Oh, I was not about to go with the percentages.
No,
Yeah.
you don't have to. You don't. Neither do we.
I've never heard anyone do
Jakub's
that.
obviously thought about this a lot.
We'll just say
I like
Earth
it.
file. You are so specific.
The biggest one would be Earth
Okay.
for me. Then the second actually other one would be Air.
Yeah, I agree.
Also,
Whoa.
Do you? I'm curious.
Wait a second. Sorry. You go. You're curious on what?
And then the little one that you attributed to me would be Water.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of water. Does
That's
this
so
like
interesting.
Interesting.
socially? Does this like cover like visuals or connection?
Yeah, that's my
For me, it's
question.
both actually.
But, yeah.
Because I know visually it can, I think, make people think of water.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the water would be the one like we kind of went to.
Yeah.
From watching and that. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is like in the fluidity, his body is like so anchored and toned
That's true.
Yes.
The earth is like.
that for me it's
Grounded.
like earth and
Yes.
like because it's all extremely grounded,
Yeah.
or it's a grounded link with space, which
Yeah.
for me it's more
Yeah.
air
Yeah.
than water.
Ah, cool. I like how you think
Yeah, I
about
like
it.
that.
Wow.
Because water for me is like, you know, an element that just takes the shape of anything. You know, it's like
Yeah.
very malleable
Mm.
and it's like always like moving and flowing.
That's very much like water too, though.
I feel like you guys together kind of look water.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Like you frame each other and work around each other in a way that it almost looks fluid like water though.
What does
When
it
you come
feel
together.
like?
I feel like if I would like think about the dance, I feel like I would be the water
Yeah.
that Jakub is
Shaping.
Shaping with
Air and earth.
He's the pipe.
pipe.
He's the pipe. Last year.
Context.
Please explain.
Context.
Yeah, what is the pipe? How big is the pipe? Is it a small pipe or a little pipe?
The pipe.
A long one.
It's a long one or a short one?
Yes, let's leave it this way.
Okay.
Yeah, no context needed. I'm curious, what do you think our elements would be?
You can just give us one. It's fine.
You don't have to do a percentage range if you don't want
It's
to.
very accurate.
Because it's also very complete. Like I feel like you guys have a lot of. So if I go with Maddie, for me you're also extremely earth.
Your earth, yeah. Majority of.
Yeah, majority is earth, but then you've got as much percentages for me between water and fire.
Yeah.
The thing that I don't see often is air
Yeah, I don't do air.
in your dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't deflate very much.
Yeah.
Or inflate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Zach, I mean, do you think
No,
differently?
I'm just saying, yeah.
For Zach, I would say for me, the biggest for you is the air is actually for me the
Fair.
one that comes to mind
Okay.
first.
Air and fire.
Air,
He just wants to be an airbender, so that's
yeah, I feel like air is
Yeah.
like really the majority, and for me it's like air, and then as Maddie, I would say equal percentage of water and fire.
Cool.
The thing that I see less is
Is earth.
the
earth.
grounding.
Yeah, I do wobble a bit. Like every now and again, I'll go into a dip and I step over them just to fix my wobble. It's not because I planned
We
to.
did not notice that.
Good. That's the
This is
plan.
it. I feel like,
Yes, you did.
but it's true. You're bending air and you're bending momentum so fast
Right.
that then I feel like it's replacing your need for
Yeah, right.
earth.
And that's like, you know,
Just going with the flow of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You're
Cool.
like deflecting sometimes the momentum, being like, momentum, I need to, I cannot catch you though.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
for me, Mackenzie has a lot of fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fire.
Yeah.
But
So
then
hot.
Earth?
I was about to say an equal percentage
More than
of
air.
the other three.
Equal
Do you
percentage
see
of the other
air?
three.
Not so much actually, you're
I
right.
see earth
Yeah.
and water.
And then earth and water,
So
like
like
equal
20-20.
percentage.
Interesting. Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
the,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
60
Yeah.
fire, 20 water, 20 earth.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
You're all pretty much
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
avatar right now.
Yeah.
You guys are all the
Complete
avatar.
avatar.
And I love it. It changes depending on songs
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like what you're hearing and who you're with and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And
Yeah.
I guess so, like, obviously, because so fire is the least comfortable for you. What kind of gave you the direction to choose to go with such a fiery routine? Is it because you do feel uncomfortable in that space?
No, it's just like the song that we found
Yeah.
before it was too late to find a song.
Like, well, gotta be fire
That's
now.
less poetic. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say
It's less poetic.
I'll be like, it's a calling, you know,
Yeah.
the song called
The
us,
nature.
it found us.
Nice.
So we can experience the fire through the process of the routine. It was too late for a
So
song.
wholesome.
Yeah.
It was-
Yeah, it was too late.
It
Oh, yeah,
was
this
too late for a song. This is a song that we could really perceive, therefore, damn, something needs to be actually choreographed on that.
Yeah.
But I think when I picked the song, I didn't realize what I would need to pull out.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it kind of like caught me by surprise.
It's interesting because I would say like we have talked about style and what we naturally fall into and work on and stuff, and I feel like you choosing the like a more tango-y song or like Latin-y song like makes you like embody a different character, but I still feel like your overall style stayed consistent to you guys, and like just changed dependent on like the musical hits or like more fire or more different elements, I guess. We talk about this. I feel like when Maddie and I started dancing, we were like very hip hoppy and stuff like that, and then we changed a lot into whatever we are now, whatever that is.
So we
to
kept
people.
choosing different routines based on the fact that we wanted to do different, like.
We wanted
Yeah.
to choose songs that would challenge us, or like make us look different, or like make us be different. But do you guys feel like that's how you started, or is that something that you guys focus on now? Like Mackenzie, for instance, is with Roxanne doing routines, and I feel like we talk about you're doing the consistent,
So good.
the hip hoppy brand, right?
Thank you.
And it's really fucking good. Like no one else can do what he does.
I know,
Right.
like we were even like telling them yesterday, for us right now, they the best solo quality movers in our scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was
That's so
super impressed
Yeah.
last night with like your quality, like in isolation and contrast, like
It's very cool.
in that field, it's insane.
cool. That means so much. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
We're trying to cry so much. So we should move on because I'll cry as well because it's so nice. Yeah, no, that means a lot. That's really cool to hear. We were so worried to show you it again. We were like,
Okay.
I remember last year with our routine, I think we had talked to you
Yeah.
about it and you were
Gave
talking
you
about there was...
Directions.
Yeah, you were like, there's like so much happening and it's hard to kind of like perceive or like pick up on everything that's going on, and that like you were, I feel like missing things because I guess there was so much. And we
Is this the
thought
routine that you've got now?
last year.
Last year, yeah.
And we
Last year.
thought like this year was worse than that. We were like, oh, we've put it's so much harder to do, and there's so much more in it, and we're like,
No, this year
What
was
are
much
they
more
gonna
like,
say?
it was much more precise. in terms of
Directed.
what we
It's like
were-
because our issue last year was just that the transitions between your solo perceived movement or like let's say expression
yeah,
and the couple work, connective work was too split.
Separate things.
yeah.
So it was one is happening when the other stop
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Yeah.
And like this year you managed to like merge
Definitely.
one into the other. So
Found the intersection, the overlap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Sick.
Your partner work definitely increased in this one, I feel.
Yeah.
With keeping the quality of musicality and hitting all of
yeah.
those things.
Even like increasing that quality.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Very, very cool. Thanks, guys.
But then, you know, to answer your question, I feel like for the 2 first years we stayed, I mean, we're discovering what was our brand as well, but I felt like we stayed in our comfort zone for
Yeah.
the 2 first routines.
Yeah.
I think so.
'Cause
I
it-
think those
yeah.
two were those were the playgrounds for us to understand us.
Yeah, us first.
Was Chandelier the first one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And then it was
Sweater
Sweater.
weather. Yeah.
Sweater weather.
Yeah.
And I think from there, we started to explore a little bit
How our brand connect with
different
The other stuff.
genres.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think it's more of a research of what within a certain music piece, a choice, whatever it is, what stays true to us is kind of like how, like we were looking for us in different fields just to reflect back to our brands and
Cool.
authenticity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
For instance, choosing the fire routine for us, at least for me, it was like, how can we find ourselves in that element? And
Even
yeah,
the one
just to
before,
connect it back a
like
little bit.
the
Cool.
Running Up the Hill.
Yeah.
When we heard the song, we thought straight like, oh, it's a Jordan and Todd
Yeah. Okay.
music.
And you're
It's
like-
like
you
we could
envision-
perceive
Yeah.
and envision
Yeah.
Jordan and Todd on it.
There's a build up. There's like
And then we were
Significant.
actually then curious to see, hey, if
How
we
do we-
actually pick a Jordan and Todd type of a music,
Yeah.
how do we shape it with our brand?
Yeah. Cool.
So we were just curious to see how it would look like to,
Yeah. Cool.
yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite routine that you've done? Together?
I think the last year's one.
Yeah.
That's mine too. Last year's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Running
love
Up
it.
the Hill was for me the.
I love this routine, but I really love last year's routine. I fucking
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I don't even know why or what about it. I just feel like that one was pushed very like.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys pushed hard on that one to
Yeah.
do like.
Yeah, it pushed
really-
us.
Yeah.
It was the
It pushed
first
us.
time actually we were saying, because we never really, let's say in our mind decision or the way we enter the open process, we never entered it with the thing, we're gonna be competitive.
Mm.
So we always entered it with, we love that song.
Yeah.
We want to create on it and
Yeah,
like
cool.
whatever.
Yeah,
We do. Yeah.
that's
But
cool.
the Running Up the Hill one was the only like year, let's say the first year where we had also the curiosity about exploring what does it feel for us to feel competitive.
Okay. Like so that pushed you a little bit in a
Yeah.
different way.
It was like, okay,
Cool.
if we actually like put ourselves auto like in a mindset where we want to be competitive,
Yeah.
how
And does that mean to you that, like, I guess, does that mean you trained more? Does that mean you like some people diet more? Some people maybe like I
Or
don't
you
know.
just pushed more in general for the choreo and
Or
I guess.
Or you're like the choreography's gonna be
Level.
different, or
I think it's like
Uh-huh.
the choreo process that was different.
It was different. Yeah.
process.
Like, for instance, I think that year, like we actually started to look and explore tricks
Yeah. Okay.
In a different way.
in a different way, and even before having the cut or anything,
The what? Sorry.
the cut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So-
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The
Even
music,
if at
yeah.
the end, actually, we didn't keep anything that we
But put you in that
All
space.
somewhere.
found out, but it's just
Yeah.
the space was different.
Yeah.
Like the anticipation, the projection, the placement of things. I think it felt a little bit different.
And I think it also hit a specific aspect of our dance that was not present until the routine was done or created.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we've been so much in our brand and how we move, and I think this one pushed and brought something
Oh.
that we had to learn with speed, contrast,
Oh, yeah.
a bit toning in the
The
body,
performative
and performance skills
element.
that
Yeah.
were brought through that routine and through that choice that were not present. That's why I think everybody felt kind of like a big leap after the Bohemian Rhapsody, because
Yeah.
this was super like enriching for
Like it was a gap.
Yeah.
for
Cool.
our
Compared to
yes
Bohemian
for our
Rhapsody, yeah.
partnership
That's cool.
skills.
But you guys fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Like, did you feel like you kept that same process for this year?
No.
Because I just for
Actually-
context.
Really, you think?
Yeah, we still like. I think we pushed certain aspects as well, trick wise as well.
Really?
So it wasn't the same as it wasn't. You pushed. So
I pushed.
You pushed, but
Yeah,
not in the
push
same
hard.
way.
Yes.
You pushed, but
Oh,
not
yeah,
in the
yeah.
same direction.
Yeah, like if you imagine the gap that we had to reach for
It
the
was
previous
shorter.
routine, it was a bit for us shorter,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in terms of skills and assets for us to learn to honor the piece
Yeah.
this year
Yeah.
compared to Running Up the Hill.
Yeah.
And the last year one was also so sudden, because like the Running Up the Hill, we had a song for a year.
Oh,
even
okay, yeah.
more.
That's very different.
So for me, it's very
Oh, yeah.
different when a song stays with you for a long time, because
Yeah.
then you have the time
grows
to
on you.
be able
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
grow, to know it. And Roxanne was extremely sudden. It's like we had it end of August.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god.
like didn't even have time to project anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And we were going with another song that we kind of abhorred because we could not find a cut.
Right.
It was really, and the intuition was not there.
Yeah.
But even the costume was started to be done on that
Oh my gosh.
pick. And it's like end of August, you know, we're telling our costume makers like, hey, okay,
We're gonna change
actually,
this.
we're gonna change
Different
that.
direction, guys.
Yeah, still different
Burn everything you've
direction.
created so far.
The measurements are still the same though. Measurements are still the same.
Yeah. So I feel like it was such in a sudden. Me personally, I didn't have time to process how or what exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it usually comes. For this one, it comes a bit later for us. Like when we now rewatching, we can honor it a little bit more what we've created. Actually, it swings both ways because now we're watching all the routines, bringing back the.
Yeah.
I was like,
Purple
6
hat.
years ago we did different things,
Yeah.
different choices,
We-
right?
We did
Yeah.
a routine that they choreographed for us at 2020, called the purple hat routine.
Yeah.
And there's this whip in there, and they're like, "Why do we do that?
Why is
What?
that random
What the
triple?
heck?"
Behind the back, the triple in place.
my
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so bad.
I love it, but it's pretty cool to see the
I love that
progression.
routine. I think it's
Oh.
fun.
It still felt so
enjoyed it.
good.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's good to it's good to have compassion.
For yourself.
Your own
yes.
self.
Yeah,
It's like
absolutely.
the journey that you're going through.
Even at the time,
It's good
you
to
should do
reflect.
that. You should
It's
also
good to
do that.
reflect.
Yeah.
She says that now, but during the practice, she was
like,
like,
what
it
the-
doesn't make sense.
What was I thinking?
It's compassion now too.
Now she's resolved to compassion, though. It's fine.
Okay, well, what do you feel about the Miss Jackson routine?
I love it. We're gonna do it next year.
Yeah, which was the year before
Yeah.
Yeah.
the 2020 routine.
Yeah.
So
True.
maybe the song spoke to you.
We were
more,
saying like next year we got some we want to do a team routine. We want to do the team routine division
Yeah.
with formations and cannons and actual things that look cool. That would be fun.
the last time Australia did a freaking team routine,
Very very long time ago.
they actually did very well.
Yeah. For the time.
You won the Open, no?
I think there was a year that they
It was
won
like
the
a
Open.
second
Yeah.
and first, I think.
Oh,
I think it was like
yeah.
2 years.
There was a time way back whenever that was.
Yeah.
We actually talked about this with Kat, like how when we were growing up through the scene, a lot of amazing people, and then they kind of life happened and
Yeah.
they dropped off a little bit, but a lot of them are coming back, which is cool. Just at a different time, and things have changed and are growing in a different direction, I feel. But it's very cool to have them back. But it'd be cool to do that again, just to push Australia or like us in a different
To
as well.
represent.
Yeah.
As well. It's good, like to expose the world
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
You actually mentioned this on Harold's Affinity Swing tea time pod
Yeah.
time
Let's go
something.
with it,
Yeah. And like how you felt there was more pressure to show up or like correct me if I'm wrong again.
Yeah.
That like with this routine as well, you felt maybe there was this
Expectation.
expectation of like you should
It's your time. To
yeah
shine.
go.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that takes out some of the enjoyment or some like when people like you got to do well or you're gonna do well or like, which is really nice and awesome to hear.
But the pressure of maintaining that level that you got is obviously you won the Open, so there's now this
Almost
feeling of we got to keep that going.
changes the
every time we do
focus.
this routine.
Oh no, this I don't have at all actually.
That's good.
Like I think I had pressure with this year just because of everybody, not everybody, but like this is the people that talk to us.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Yeah.
After. Yeah, because maybe they say the same thing to everybody. You know, it could be.
That, if anyone's doing that, it's a very mean game to play, and please stop.
Please
No, but
stop.
it's like-
Pressure.
Yeah. Like there's like
Pressuring everybody, you know, it's like.
pressure. It's like oh.
Now's your year. Now's your year. Now's your year.
Yeah, it's your year.
And let's
It's
see
your
what's gonna
year.
happen.
Yeah. But it felt like this, and just this sentence, you know, it's your year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. Yeah, this felt like a bit odd. But now that the Open is past, and, you know, I feel like there is like a tick box that is
First
kind of
European couple
gone.
ever to win the Open.
I feel
the
like that is
American-
enough.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a big thing.
it's like such a big thing, and
Big thing.
I feel like our message, the message that we wanted to go through with that, has happened.
It's awesome.
Did we want the message?
What was the
Huh?
message?
The message kind of happened, but did we want it to happen?
Me, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
It's like
awesome.
I felt like, you know, the message that you can be like different than the perceived winning recipe
Yeah.
and
Right.
still make it happen.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
That's
And
so
also
cool.
for Europeans, I mean, not
Yes.
Europeans. When I say Europe, like I
Outside
used to
of
say
US.
Europe
Outside of
outside
America.
of US.
Yeah.
I felt like for a long time, people started to doubt the ability of a non-US couple to also win.
Yeah. Because I've been doing it for so long. It's not because
it's just,
yeah.
it hasn't.
It's the
we had like
expectations being set without knowing.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a couple sometimes with like one non-US and US yes.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
been like
Thibaut and
Thibaut
Nicole.
Nicole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like really two non-US or
Yeah.
because Gary and Susan, Gary's Canadian, Susan is American. Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. It's awesome.
It's awesome. Yeah,
You
so
said-
like
You give
but
hope.
It get
Hope.
It's like this. It's like hope. I feel like now
Yeah.
people are even pushing it more because they feel like it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good for America because it means more people will go there,
Yeah,
or go to
exactly,
Europe, or go to
exactly.
other countries, and,
Exactly.
and then we can share the dance with each other,
Yeah.
which is really beautiful.
I'm so curious then because like I feel like especially now winning the Open and you just like overall like the influence I think you guys have had on like the scene and the community, but like how you've talked on like the early days of your journey and getting like a lot of pushback on your style and like what you were kind of bringing. What is that now? Has that? Do you feel like is there still pushback?
No, I
Or
feel like now
is
it's
it-
fully accepted and
It's been for a couple of years actually.
yeah,
Yay.
and celebrated.
Yay!
It's very nice.
So interesting.
That's awesome.
I just recently had someone say to me, which I thought was so interesting. They were like, "Oh, this was like your routine was very, very cool, and you're like pushing all these boundaries, but you got to be careful about that." I was like, "Why?" yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Who's gonna stop me? I like. Yeah. No, I just think it's very inspiring.
It's
that you guys
nice,
like
but-
kind of just kept pushing through.
Yeah.
On this, because I don't like you guys saw Ben and Jen's routine when they did the hip hop routine.
Of course.
That to me was like
So sick.
Yeah.
the
So
hip hop
dope.
style
Yeah.
that
Uh-huh.
everyone
Yeah.
wanted to do.
But there was pushback.
But there was pushback too.
Pushback with it.
And like,
No.
to me, this is another style, but it's still that hip hop style, but even wild, different as well.
Yeah.
It's just, like, you guys have changed that now, so like someone Mackenzie can do this and branch out into this whole other spectrum of style
Yeah.
too.
And
For
this
sure.
we're really happy about it. I feel
Yeah.
like this is like the kind of door we
Yeah, you've opened doors that were unlocked
Yeah.
before
That
and
was
inaccessible
unlocked,
for
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
That's so
very
good.
Cool.
And but I like to think that I mean now I'm thinking that I've got a friend, you know, Jérôme Fernandez, the French.
Yes, yeah.
Like he's one of my best friend, and he has this beautiful, not metaphor that he tell his student about the jam pot.
Okay.
And it's like, you know, when you try to open a jam pot,
Mhm.
it's very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, when you try to twist it and you cannot really open
Not
it.
for
Not
me.
for me.
Not for me.
Oh, why?
But-
Every time. Easy.
But it's like, you know, you need like a little bit and a little bit and a little bit.
Yeah.
And at a point, maybe somebody takes it.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, can you do it for me?
Yeah.
And then somebody takes it, they do it, and then it opens.
Yeah.
But then it's because of like all the little try
Mm.
That
that,
everyone
you know,
else
it
has
kind
done.
of like make it.
Yeah. And
That's
then
what
they
I
take
say
the
too.
credit.
That's what I say too. Like, I helped you do that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You did, like you open a little bit. So, but
Yes.
I feel like maybe now it's like the consecration because the community was ready for it.
Yeah.
But a lot of dancers have been pushing
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Yeah,
thing
for a while.
it to be ready
Yeah.
at that moment.
But I would even say inconsistently pushing. Like, if and this is no, I'm not talking bad about Ben. When Ben and Jen did that hip hop routine, and like he did a few with Victoria as well and stuff like that. And I think he even did it with Melina.
Yeah.
Ramirez.
way.
Actually,
back.
our brand is
Way
coming
back.
from them.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
So like again, that pushing the style for like
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's always gonna happen. Continue. It should always happen. But I think
But it's been more consistent. with
People
how
give
it's
up.
being pushed now.
Yeah.
yeah, people give up and then well, like not give up, but like people.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's too hard. They get shot down. They're like, oh no, it's not worth it.
For instance, competing in a country where there's only 5 comps a year, and then like trying to make it to this status or whatever, is not an easy thing. But you gotta like, there's ways to do it, or like having a style, or working and dancing at the same time. Like we've been told, you can't work a job and run a school, or like dance, or you can't
Travel and run a school.
travel and run a school, or you can't have a kid and dance and stuff. Like there's so many different limitations that people set that are just people's perspectives or people's internal dialogue, I think.
It will
Yeah.
still be different. It will have an outcome on the other, but it's not impossible.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, this is not impossible.
Yeah.
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 What would you say your, like, if you guys like really wanted that message to come across? Now that I mean, that can always be put across to more people, right? What would you say your new thing, or not even new thing? What would you say your thing now is for like the world to like, or maybe just smaller, maybe Europe, or like maybe like your hometown or wherever? Like, what would you like to see or like bring that's different that they wouldn't a form of change or development to the world. Does that make sense?
What specifically?
Yeah, like maybe I might want everyone to learn how to use TikTok and promote themselves to the dance, or I might want everyone to learn how to
Okay.
run a dance school or
I mean,
something.
me personally, I would like now to have a space that is celebrated outside of competition for
That's not possible. is it?
artistry exploration.
I love that. No, I was joking. Sorry.
But I feel
I'm
like
not
we
gonna
have
listen to
it.
Good.
We have it like when we have improv demo,
Yeah.
but it's just with your partner.
Yeah.
And for instance, last weekend we were with
Tori and Maxime, I love
in
that.
Tahiti.
Yes.
And because we had like so many nights where we needed to have a little show, just have a little something for the students, we were not pressured to have it continuously with our partners.
Yeah.
So we decided to switch.
Yeah, that's cool.
absolutely.
And so I had a
very
full improv with Maxime, he had with Tori, and like, the song of our choice, like not the pressure of a competitive setting or even a minute and a half. And,
Yeah.
and this for me is where I could really feel for myself even that I could push and explore my craft that I feel would not happen in competition for me.
There's not
It's
that
a really-
pressure.
Yeah, it's
All
like
that.
a really hard space.
I love that.
Yeah.
So this I
love
would
that.
like it to
Yeah.
happen in a way. I don't know how. It could be that
It could be at an event.
at an event. It could be like every event. Maybe now you have the option of lead and follow, but with a different partner of your choice
Yeah.
during that weekend.
Yeah. Love that. That's cool.
Yeah. I think that the community will be not exposed only to the competitive
Exactly.
dances that tend to be very specific because of the format of competition
And restricting.
And restricted.
and sometimes restricting, right? Like
And
how
even
many
the
dances-
music that is played, the music that is
Even
played
Even
in
the music,
competition.
yeah.
Because like for instance, I was like DJing this weekend. It's the only event where I DJ comps, and
I loved it, by the way.
Yeah, it was good.
Was
Loved
it?
our music.
Did you
I felt
say
like
this
it
is the
was
only event you do this
super-
at?
Yeah, it's
Wow,
the only event
so
where
good. Yeah,
I
so cool.
DJ.
Really liked it.
And even if I tend me to like different music than the one that is played in competition, I started to feel still pressured to offer something that the competitors would still be kind of less used to not sabotage their chances to show off the way they're used to as well. And for you guys, I actually challenged it because I'm like, okay, this is a space where
Yeah,
I
I felt
can. Yeah, I know.
Oh, the slow song?
That.
The slow
song?
The slow song.
Harold goes to me, he's like, oh no, it's slow, I'm gonna be off time. I'm like, I said to him, I'm pretty sure you moved on count 2 instead of 1, but that's alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Creative space, guys. Creative space.
It's timing is
Relative,
construct.
it's relative.
But I thought,
Wow.
I was like, okay, if I have a space where I can, because I would love to see dances on those songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I played, the very slow one.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen in a competitive ground because
Yeah.
it only played late night social.
Right, yeah. Yeah, actually someone came up to me during a workshop and they were like, I would love to dance to the songs from the workshops in competitions or during social and stuff because you always hear these awesome songs that people get to either practice to and all
Yeah.
this stuff, but then they don't get to do it in comps and they're like, but I actually liked whatever this song was
Yeah.
or I want to dance to it. I'm like, that's an interesting point
But
actually.
it's usually
Yeah.
too like slow, or too fast, like
Yeah.
just to give a chance to all the competitors to still be comfortable, let's say.
Yeah.
I thought like great song choices. Wait, do you have a playlist available yet? I feel like I asked you this last
I
year as
mean,
well.
we have one, but that we haven't updated since
Yeah.
like 2019.
Fair.
Because we only did that playlist during COVID
Yeah.
because
okay.
we were jamming on it.
Yeah.
So we just did a playlist of the song that we danced during our jam session. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All the other one are not open.
I love even that on itself, like music is the change, and like if imagine everyone's like freaking
We can all.
playlists. That could be
Yeah.
even a division. Like you have to dance to someone else's playlist songs, or like
Yeah, there's
what do
like
they
so
listen
many
to?
ideas that you can like switch, but
Yeah.
for me that is not fitting the actual competitive.
No, it's not at the moment.
But there
Not
is
yet.
no space created for that right now.
Yeah.
Because I would love to dance those songs that I played for you guys, the
Yeah.
slow ones.
Yeah.
But I would love, like with Jakub, of course, I would adore it. But I would be curious to see what does it feel to have the opportunity to dance with somebody else in a spotlight setting
Yeah.
Yeah.
on those music.
Do you have a
What does it
favorite genre
create?
of music?
There's so many like
Rich.
yeah.
Rich.
Something rich and
What does that mean?
texture.
Some songs, and we figured out that's usually the songs where the
There's no upbeat. I mean, there's
There's no
like,
like the
yeah.
Interpretive space.
where the beats and the voice or the melodic instrument are slightly off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are so enriching for us.
Yeah.
We found out that most of our playlist is where the singer starts to sing either slightly before or slightly after.
Yeah.
Asia Open.
Okay. Very specific.
There's a song that everyone
like-
in the group was like, where the hell is this beat?
I was like, I want the
loved
song.
it. I want the
Yeah. We're
song.
like, of course you give it Emeline
Yeah.
would dance
But
well.
all the other things were like,
You guys get this song.
We had the invitational playlist, and there was one random song on there. It was like super acoustic, and there was no beat. And we're
There was a beat. It was just
yeah,
like
but it didn't come in probably like
it didn't match. It didn't match
was
the
off.
lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lyrics
It
and
was-
the guitar or whatever it was.
yeah, which is definitely something we never dance to. So it's very foreign. So everyone was like, no thanks. And then JP got it with Vashti.
Yeah.
I was like,
And they
and then
killed
I
it.
Yeah, that was
Really
good.
good song.
I could imagine you guys
Like,
dancing to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
We're gonna demote
oh yeah.
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
That's
love
awesome.
it. Since I heard the song, I really love it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta
But,
listen to
yeah.
this song. But that's so true. I feel like music could be more experimental. And even like I think like in the way that you're describing it, like it is different, but like the structure is still the same and
Yeah.
it is still there.
I
Like
did feel like Asia Open Invitation was a little bit like that.
Exactly.
Mm.
They offered it. It was
Bit
like
experimental.
last night, experimental.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
I've never
love
seen
that.
Jakub do so much floor craft in my life.
Yeah.
But this is
I've
not
never
because
seen
of
you
the
dance such a
song.
Oh, this is fun.
This is because of you. It's not because of
I
the
know how we
song.
got here.
I thought-
Let's go with it.
At the end, I thought you were gonna do the same thing because the hand between the legs. So I thought you were gonna roll over again, and you're like,
I was like, duck.
no. Over we go. I was like, damn, that was a high leg. Bye, Emma. Love you, Emma.
Bye, Emma.
Bye.
Sorry, we're boring
We're
you.
boring, yeah.
Honestly, it's just having it so good. I had trouble controlling my reaction.
That's great.
Oh.
I mean,
It's sometimes hard to find a balance for the needs of ours to have the rich music played and the need of majority of dancers on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm talking about socials major right now,
Right.
who they have different needs and just like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just I don't know what I'm saying.
yeah.
No, like, cause you talk to social DJs and they're like, pump them up here, and then everything recognizable, and then maybe one or two like experimental songs that no one's ever heard before or might struggle with, or you don't know how it's going to be perceived, and then, but like if everything's experimental, then that's the vibe,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But then it wouldn't. But if it was played consistently, it wouldn't. It would almost become like a what do you call it? Comfortable zone. Comfortable zone. Does that make sense? For some people, I'm sure maybe not for other people. I mean, you get it too when you go to clubs. You have like an R&B, techno, acoustic. Like you have different rooms, right?
yeah.
So like it's sort of that vibe.
That's option, but then it divides a little bit the social into different groups and like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
people will just gravitate to one and they won't go to the others
Yeah.
and kind of put themselves out there a bit. But yeah.
Yeah, pluses, minuses.
Yeah.
You guys just had like a 3-month break, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, and that's like the first one in like how long?
8 years.
Well,
I mean,
Damn.
after
no,
college.
if
At least like a-
COVID was
Okay.
specific.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Sure.
not forced though.
Forget that happened. Go
Yeah.
and see the dream.
That was the best thing about COVID.
Yeah.
It was like a
Yeah.
holiday.
Yeah.
I worked the whole time. Everyone was complaining about being home the whole time, and I'd be at work being like, wow. Yeah,
I would love to be at work.
Yeah. It must be so awful getting to be at home and not working.
It was a different experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
I do,
you guys-
Zoom out a bit. I'm like, yeah.
Do you feel like everything's kind of just fallen back into place again, or has it been a little bit of a mission to get back on, on top of everything you had before?
So we talked
Same
about
vibe.
it. Who was it with? We talked about it. Okay, never mind.
It might have actually. I know we talked about it.
But so, yeah, it was with you.
It was with me.
Yeah.
But
we
just so
were,
everyone else knows.
we were
you're
at Singapore, right? We were sitting down eating
like, we
kaya
talked
toast.
about this.
But we
Oh,
talked
wait,
about
so-
it like when
Yeah.
you were not there.
So this is for everybody else.
Please tell me.
No, the interesting thing I found out was it didn't really change how I experience events. So I feel like when we got back to an event, maybe the first day was a little bit adjusting, but then everything got back into place normal, like teaching, performing, everything. But the thing that massively changed for me is the time I'm not at events. So now when the Sunday is done and it's Monday, I'm extremely struggling to do anything linked to dance. So when I've got time off, perceived time off, and now it's very hard to touch dance related. We would prioritize going to dive, hang out with friends, going for a hike. Like we would even like feel out our schedule, I feel like, in order to not have time to do anything.
Yeah. Once
Linked to
you,
dance.
do you feel like once you have to go to the dance event, you're like, oh, I have to get on a plane, or I have to pack, or I have to like do this, but then once you're there, it's like easy and it's good.
Yeah,
then-
it's like the event is not an issue actually.
Yeah.
Even like the going to, it's
Okay.
just now the time in
It's a switch.
between.
Right.
It's a like full switch.
Yeah.
But the difficult thing is, then I remove myself, or I remove the possibility, for instance, to train.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a lot of ideas, that I would like to develop linked to dance.
Yep.
But then I have no
Desire to do
willingness
that.
or energy to go with it
Yeah, I know.
during the time off.
Same.
I don't know if that was a high five moment, but
No, it's terrible. I'm also the same.
But I don't know
Yeah.
though, because so I feel like if I wanna think productivity
yeah.
and ambition and
Yeah.
accomplishment,
Then you should be training.
then it's a little bit sabotaging it.
Yeah.
But if I think about life and enjoying life and having something different than my career and my identity and my representation, validation of everything, it's extremely rich.
And it's gonna benefit
It's
both
balanced.
sides. It's gonna show in how you show up to dance stuff.
Maybe,
100%. Because
maybe.
I mean, I don't know if we've talked about this on the podcast, but when we were traveling doing the dance thing, we're with each other 24/7, and it's like when we're home, I can talk to I have dancing and I have like my work friends. So if we have like an argument, or if we have a different point of view about something that we discuss, I can talk to someone else about it that doesn't feel attached to Maddie or attached to me, and like they feel comfortable saying, Zach, you're an idiot, or Zach, what did you do, or like or in the opposite way.
I felt this with my high school friends. It
Yeah.
was like during the 3-month break, I had a month trip with my high school friend in Chile.
Yeah,
And like some of them, like I haven't seen since high school, maybe.
that's crazy.
It was crazy, but it was like so good and refreshing because I had that.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
I had
good.
that, yeah.
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 I love that.
I'd say for me the time of the dance, for me it was needed because I started to feel I recycled too much. Like if I'm absorbed in dance world only, I get very limited amount of inspiration through the dance, through students, through teaching, through social dancing, through competition. But I feel like at the moment for me it was starting to be kind of recycling things.
Just like a hamster on a wheel running, like, so it's the
a
same
little bit that.
Yeah.
It was always slightly different. We would still invent new things and it would still push a little bit further, but I feel like it will be still within the same like cone of
Yeah.
of how's it called? That like whatever.
Funnel.
Funnel, thank you. And once I step out of the dance floor and I do nature stuff, friends outside, and nothing related to dance, I feel like I'm kind of enlarging that cone because of that, or thanks to that.
Cool.
And I needed that so much because I started to feel a little bit losing the passion for things because I started to notice the recycling things happening. And I got way much more ideas, openness, like perspectives, distance between things. And I think me having a little bit more distance between what we do in dance and the recycling things would just really help me to get new ideas back into the
Self-care helps you show up more. helps you be better in every aspect.
Yeah.
I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the thing that a lot of people should do. Even like, oh man, I could talk to you guys about this forever because everyone's mindsets is like deep on this. But I would love to know, surely you guys have moments where you aren't seeing eye to eye, or like maybe an argument or a discussion or something like that. Am I correct or am I wrong?
Yeah,
Like,
we definitely have.
that we have arguments.
yeah.
Like every day,
So like how like
in different degrees, of course.
yeah, different degrees, yeah. But like dealing with that, like as well when you're with each other most of the time, like all the time, and needing your own space. And I feel like again, if you could take care of yourself, then you can show up for each other. I'm no psychologist, by the way. Do not take anything
What's your
I
question,
say.
though?
Like, how do you guys deal with that? Like, how do you guys show up when like, let's say, Maddie and I had an argument about me not doing the washing or something, or maybe in a teaching sense.
Whatever it is.
Right, whatever. And then,
Many things.
like, how do you guys navigate that to still show up and, like, keep going? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, we grew a lot in it because it's been 8 years, you know?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a time. It's a long time.
Almost a decade in real life.
Yeah, it's almost like a decade,
We've been together dance partners for 10 years
10
next
years
year.
this year.
This part.
This year.
Next year.
Guys, keep
But yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So we grew a lot throughout. I felt like the beautiful thing and the curse is like when you have to make it work because the next day, you know, you need to do a class together, present, like you have to go.
Just the wind.
Angry.
Sorry, I
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
That checked out.
You have to swim, you know, through the discomfort and the shit
Yeah.
because you have no choice.
Shitty swimming.
Yeah, shitty swimming. And this is like, as I say, like it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
Because you need to solve things faster than maybe what you would need,
Yeah.
you know, too.
Yeah.
You also learn to be in that.
In comfort, discomfort.
Yes, and like not necessarily always to solve it so you can do the class or do the next thing, conversation, whatever it is, but to embrace that we're gonna have this conflict going on, but we can still have that conflict and do the other things as well.
Yeah. You can still show
Still
up.
what you're doing. You're
Yeah.
supposed
So
to do.
now we know that if there is some, you know, argument and happening, we know that we can work with it.
Yeah. It's part of it.
It's part
It's
of
a
it.
part of it.
It's a
Yeah.
Ups and
And then
downs.
we converse about it, we solve it, we
Yeah.
learn from it, yada yada, but it doesn't inhibit us from doing the other things.
I love that. I feel like some people, you know, get dance partners and the first argument they have is like, oh, no, this one's not the one for me.
And it's just like,
But see ya. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, it's a lot easier.
yeah.
It's a lot easier to just go, oh, I don't want to deal with that. Than,
And we try to also learn how to understand and respect the other person's process.
yeah.
Because we don't process the same.
Oh no.
It's like me if I have, it's like me, it's the opposite actually. Like if I have a conflict,
Yeah.
I'm very
We
straightforward.
need to resolve
Let's
it.
talk.
Yeah.
Let's
Resolve.
talk now.
Right.
And even if I say like critical things to the other person,
Yeah.
for me it's not a big deal because if the person criticizes me,
Yeah.
I don't take it as a blame. It's like you can
Yeah.
tell me, like I You know, or I would agree, disagree, but we can
Yeah.
really talk like that.
It can be a passionate talk, like, no the hell,
Exactly.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It has its limits.
I don't scream or whatever, but I feel like it can just be robotic, straightforward, and let's solve it. But this behavior makes him actually
Yeah. You would like
freeze and
avoid.
withdraw.
you would like time to like
I need space, I need time, process things, just like to create some little bit distance between the problem and me thinking about the process I'm having.
Yeah.
and then how to
And
communicate.
then I can actually communicate about it in a descriptive, more like neutral way where I can have the conversation. So I need time and space and
It's interesting because everyone has a different way of dealing with
Oh.
every emotion.
Yeah.
That's so true. You're so like Roxanne, which is like obviously I feel like
Sure, he came to me with your issues.
We need Roxanne on the podcast to talk about your issues.
But
Welcome
like
to our clinic.
wow.
This is psychology.
We should change the whole concept of this podcast. Where we just like DNMs with pros. But there was like I feel like it's inevitable, you know. I'm like you know what? You guys have actually come up a couple times in our arguments. We'll talk about it off camera.
As in Maddie and I, or you
No,
go
these
guys.
guys.
Yeah.
us.
In
These guys.
Yeah.
actually, no. We'll talk. Well, if she's talking shit about, you know what? We'll talk about this later.
No, I think like maybe like I helped.
Maybe.
No, we.
Like some of your issue got resolved.
Yeah.
I can take a little bit of credit for it.
No, there's like I think.
I'm just trying to cover this.
Oh, I'm so
Dinner is going to
excited.
be interesting
Wow.
soon.
We'll continue this
We're
show.
out of time.
Yeah, guys, we need to go. I'm actually starving right now.
On that note, I just have, if I could just ask you guys one final question.
Fire.
One final
question. Because you've been here, you've been here a few times, you're here every year. Is there anything this year you feel like our local community should be working on in the dance?
Oh yeah, we
Specifically.
talked about it yesterday night.
To paraphrase Maddie.
Paraphrase.
Yeah.
Your answer
What
was.
Maddie said. No. So there is like two things I noticed that surprised me while I was DJing.
The competitions
in
or the
competition,
DJ?
competition.
Okay.
I haven't like, because I tend for lower level dancers like divisions, I tend to pick not fast BPM music because I feel like they won't necessarily handle it. So I think like for let's say the two first songs or whatever, I was limiting myself to 90, around 90 BPM, let's say, which for me usually dancers are very comfortable on it.
Yeah.
But
So we struggle with slow music, is what I'm hearing.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay-ish, too fast to
This
music.
is what's surprising is like
Wow.
it's the opposite in other parts of the world.
Interesting.
You know, I mean other parts. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
except
Everywhere
US, except
outside of
US.
US.
I feel like people are more comfortable in slower rhythm,
Yeah.
and struggling with like faster rhythm. Here, I felt then my strategy was not
Gotcha.
good because when I was putting more like say fast top, this is when they were getting more comfortable. Like this is just something that I realized when I was DJing. I'm like, it's interesting.
So we need to work on slow music?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool.
I like it.
You could, what do you think we need to do?
Patience in transitions.
Yep.
More patience into transitions.
I'm even working on that. Yeah.
I don't even know what a transition should be.
No, and
Please
you
do.
know
You've
what?
got
And
so many of them.
something linked to that is like something that I noticed was difficulty to not get lost when they start to alter the slot direction.
Yep.
Get lost.
Like-
What is the line of the dance?
Like
Yeah.
remember it?
Like
Just-
kind of remembering it in a
Yeah.
way. Like
Not to get lost about the navigation of that line. Like even if they start to deviate from that,
Yeah.
I feel like we both noticed that they kind of get lost about spacing and what is the agreed line
What
of
is
the
agreed?
dance.
The slot isn't
original
naturally
one?
the slot. Yeah, the original slot.
Yeah. So maybe when
I see that.
they start to go a little bit more in rotational, let's say momentum or more roundish, there is
like
like a
where-
confusion that is happening that they struggle
Uh-huh.
to get back to the original,
Okay.
and it ended up in like misunderstanding in the couple
Yeah.
connection and timing.
Or even if it is off, it's like this. If this is the slot, is it like someone might be like, is this the slot still? And this person's like, this is the slot.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
it's
like
just
the boom, boom,
the transition between those
The
slots.
clearness,
Yeah.
the clarity.
Yeah.
The clarity is like, okay, when do we go out? How do we get back? And do we agree on that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
Keep a map on you. Don't
Yeah.
get lost.
I mean, we could ask you so many things and freaking talk about stuff forever. Definitely gonna ask you about this conversation, but
That's like
Yeah, we'll come back to that one.
Emily helped
It's
us so
fast.
much.
We'll have to get you on our next podcast. We'll find out
tune
what we
in
spoke
next
about.
year.
Yeah. Tune in next year. Yeah.
Thank you again, guys.
Congratulations on the
Thank you so
open and
much.
everything, and you guys are fucking amazing. We love you so much.
Yeah.
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 Thank you, guys.